This video shows what the MobiCall license is used for, how MobiCall is licensed and how to update the license or how to read out the locking code for NewVoice to generate a new license, if necessary. Every MobiCall runs with licenses. So far there are two different types of licensing, a typical, long-known hardware dongle from Sentinel. There are differences here too. The one currently in use is purple and has a red LED on the back. The previous one was black with a green LED on the back which was transparent. The oldest dongle which can still be in use is generally purple and has a green LED on the side. Since the USB dongle usually has a very long lifetime, they can also be used when a system is to be upgraded or even switched to a new server, since the license is bound to the USB dongle. NewVoice will provide a new dongle activation code for an alarm server upgrade. The activation code must be activated in MobiCall and will be stored on the existing USB dongle. Each USB dongle is bound to the project. In case an unlicensed, non-activated USB dongle is lost, a new USB dongle can be obtained from NewVoice for a small fee. If a licensed, activated USB dongle is lost, it is required to contact NewVoice for further steps. Each USB dongle has a unique serial number, which is also linked to the project. If an order has been placed for an upgrade or an extension of interfaces or telephony lines, the new activation code must be requested in writing by email to support@NewVoice, depending on your contract with NewVoice, to Switzerland, Austria, or Germany. The license request should contain as much information about the dongle as possible. Best would be the serial number of the dongle, the project name and a new generated locking code. To generate a new locking code for your dongle, start by opening the NewVoice information tool from the desktop. First you will see the system overview page. Here you can see the system relevant information. Switch to the license tab at the top. This page shows what is licensed for the currently attached hardware dongle. Press the license update button in the lower right corner. Here you define what is used, a hardware dongle or a Softdongle. Since we need a locking code for the hardware dongle, press the USB dongle update button. In this displayed window a new locking code can be generated by pressing the button Get Locking Code. Copy the code generated and send it in a text file or email. Please do not send it as a screenshot, as it must be copied by NewVoice. When a new license activation code is received by NewVoice, it must be entered in the empty field below the Get Locking Code button. Once entered, press the Update License button and look for the activation message. If it is anything other than success, contact NewVoice support. Since the license is stored on the USB hardware dongle, the customer can easily switch to another Windows server, if there are problems with the current server. Even in virtual environments the USB hardware dongle can be used with a secondary module, the SMI for accessing the USB dongle via the network. Since many installations are made on virtual machines nowadays, NewVoice has a solution for this as well, the so-called Softdongle. The idea of the Softdongle is to connect a license to the virtual MobiCall server without a USB dongle being attached, which could be unplugged or maybe get problems with piping the dongle, as it was once the case after an ESC upgrade. The Softdongle also has some requirements which must be fulfilled. For using a Softdongle, the customer must first have an active maintenance contract. The Softdongle is active as long as the maintenance contract is. Each Softdongle is generated for one MobiCall alarm server. If a Softdongle is ordered, NewVoice will send a 3-month demo license for the installation. It is important that the Softdongle locking code is generated after the Windows machine has been properly set up. Since the Softdongle is bound to the CPU ID, the hardware ID and also the IP address, make sure that the IP address of the server stays the same. To activate the Softdongle or generate a locking code, open the NewVoice information tool and go back to the folder License. Press the button Update License here too. Now do not press the button USB dongle update but activate the checkbox Activate Softdongle License instead. When the IP is set up properly and doesn't change anymore, press the button Generate Locking Code File. When done, MobiCall will put a zip file with the locking code in the given location, by default on the desktop. Send this file to NewVoice. If the Softdongle license is available and requested, you should have received two files, a NVS file and a .nvl file. The NVS stands for NewVoice Signature and NVL stands for NewVoice License. Take these files and put them in the field Softdongle license code by pressing the folder icon next to it. When the correct file is selected, press the Update Soft License button to activate your license. Press the Exit button and refresh the NewVoice information tool to see if your new activated license is correct. If anything goes wrong, contact NewVoice support. Since MobiCall is now licensed, let's have a look at the different licenses. Since each module which is used needs to be licensed, you will find all information about what can be used on this MobiCall system in the NewVoice information tool on the License tab. First you can see the NewVoice version. This defines which MobiCall can be used with this license. If it is 10.0 professional like here, any MobiCall version within 10.0 can be used. Currently 10.0.1. Right next to it you will find the remaining days of the license. Only the remaining days of this license are displayed here, like in the Softdongle or the demo dongle. At the bottom, the license end date shows the last day of this counter. Only demo and Softdongles are limited to a defined time. Registered for region shows for which country this license has been generated. Registered for customer shows the customer or project name. Right next to it, the PBX type shows which PBX is used. Registered for partner displays which partner installed the MobiCall for the customer. Registered for types defines what type of telephony can be used. Almost everything is available on the demo dongles. On the customer dongle is available what the customer ordered. Registered for IP address defines the IP address read from the Softdongle locking code and is only filled in when using a Softdongle. Number of lines is defined how many lines can be started simultaneous on this MobiCall. Number of fax lines defines how many fax messages can be sent at the same time. Number of contacts defines how many dry contacts can be monitored at once. Number of relays defines how many relays can be connected to the system. Number of interfaces defines how many interfaces can be started at the same time on this MobiCall system. Keep in mind that the interfaces will be registered as ordered. Number of cameras is the amount of cameras which can be simultaneously connected to the system, to receive camera images and streams. MobiCall features shows which additional features can be used on this system, such as text-to-speech for sending text messages as voice messages or 3 or 4 digit groups to use more group numbers than 10 to 99. Web interface products defines which applications can be activated and used in the web interface. The basic license is the mobilization license for the alarm administration, the alarm viewer and the user administration. To use further applications, contact NewVoice. Web interface features defines the extended rights management, short ACL for access control list, to define which user is allowed to mutate anything on the web, while others are only allowed to have a look in the web interface. IP server for client OS defines which operation system can be used for mobile clients. If a Windows PC client is used, the license is WMobile. Number of clients defines the number of clients that can be connected to the system at the same time. The unique serial number of the dongle can be read from the field USB dongle serial. It is recommended to always work with the dongle hex serial number. In case of an expiring maintenance contract, MobiCall will launch an alarm 30 days before the expiration of the Softdongle license, to inform the customer that the maintenance contract needs to be extended and that he should contact the partner company. Contact NewVoice support for further assistance with the licenses.